Now, what is best? To pray in the beginning of the night, in the middle of the night, at the end of the night? The Prophet did all of this, alayhi salatu wasalam. But he finally concluded his life with delaying witr before Fajr prayer at the last third of the night. Now, it's up to you. If you are the type of a person who knows that if you go to bed and set your alarm clock to wake up an hour before Fajr prayer, that you'll miss it and you won't pray witr on time, in this case, it's best for you to pray Isha, and then before going to bed, you do your witr prayer. If you happen to wake up in the middle of the night and would like to offer night prayer, you can do 2 by 2. But do not repeat the witr again, because the Prophet ﷺ told us not to pray 2 witrs in one night. So if you pray witr in the beginning of the night, then you wake up later and want to offer night prayer, no problem. But don't repeat the witr. If you know that, no, I have a strong will and Allah would grace me to wake up before Fajr prayer, in this case, it's best for you to delay the witr, because this is what the Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, whoever fears that he will not get up at the end of the night, let him pray witr at the beginning of the night. And whoever thinks it most likely that he will get up at the end of the night, let him pray witr at the end of the night, for prayer at the end of the night is witnessed, and that is better. So this is the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ when it comes to offering the witr prayer and the times of it. So, as stated earlier, the 1 rak'ah of night prayer is the minimum. And the best of the minimum is to pray 3 rak'ahs. Now, the Prophet ﷺ used to pray 11 rak'ahs, as mentioned by Mother Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her. So, it's best if you maintain this number. And if you increase it to 13, no problem, because as per the hadith of Ibn Abbas, may Allah be pleased with him and with his father, the Prophet may have prayed 13 rak'ahs at night. And so did Mother Aisha, also reported in another hadith. Does this limit us to 13? The answer is no. Because when the nomad interrupted the Prophet's khutbah and said, tell me about night prayer, the Prophet said to him, night prayer is 2 by 2. And if you fear Fajr, then offer 1 as witr. He did not limit it to him, though the man was inquiring to learn. He could have said, night prayer is 11. Don't add to that. He didn't, which means that it is open to pray. Yes, the best is to limit it to 11. This is the best, but as stated earlier, that the sky is the limit and there's no problem in adding to that. What to recite in the witr prayer? If you're praying 3 rak'ahs, the sunnah is that you recite Surah Al-A'la in the first rak'ah and Surah Al-Kafirun in the second rak'ah, and then Surah Al-Ikhlas in the third rak'ah. And this was reported by Ubay ibn Ka'b, may Allah be pleased with him. And this is what the Prophet used to offer, alayhi as-salatu was-salam.